Hi everybody, good morning to meteorologist Travis Kleneski here on this Friday morning. It is a beautiful morning. It's sunny. The winds are very light, even calm in many locations, and temperatures are cool but pleasant, mostly in the 40s and low 50s as of the time of this recording, but we will warm up rapidly today. Surface trough off to the northwest, a few clouds there, but most of us will enjoy plenty of sun today. But again, with those clouds, we will eventually towards around 5, 6 o'clock, maybe a couple of pop-up showers here and there. If we see any rain, it's going to be in the far north and northwestern areas, so communities like Gordon and Chadron and Valentine, maybe as far south as Hyannis and Thedford, Ainsworth, Springview, maybe Spencer. So it's mostly way up to the north and northwest. Most of us will not see anything. It's just pop-up showers, weak thunderstorms out there, and then those clouds will start to diminish, but we may see a couple of clouds around Friday night to Saturday morning. Weather looks pretty quiet heading into your Saturday, though. Tomorrow we start off sunny, like we've been seeing the last couple of days, though maybe some of those cumulus clouds bubbling up in the afternoon, but the chance of rain is pretty small. Maybe somebody somewhere here gets a little pop-up shower or sprinkle, but the chances of rain are very slim. I would put it no higher than a 5% chance tomorrow afternoon of seeing rain in any one location there. And then tomorrow night, those will diminish. Lots of sun going into our Sunday. We do start to get into more of a southerly wind on Sunday, and that wind is going to start to crank up. We're going to get some stronger winds beginning on Mother's Day, Sunday. Highs today, 80s for most of us, low 80s here to the southwest, some upper 70s in the southern panhandle, upper 80s to near 90 in northeastern portions of Nebraska. Let's take a look at that. I've been waiting to show you the zone forecast until the end. I'm going to show it right away here today. So let's take a look at some of the towns around the area here for your forecaster. We'll start you off as we always do in the northwestern part of the state, where this is where the thickest clouds will come later today in places like Merriman and Gordon, maybe a spotty shower as well. Low mid 80s for most, but maybe upper 80s around Spencer, 86 in Burwell and Ord and Taylor, Brewster, 83 in Stapleton, 85 for Broken Bow, 81 degrees in Bankelman, lots of sun today, 85 in Cambridge, 86 in Minden, Kearney, Loop City, Smith Center, Kansas, 88 today in Central City, 85 Fairbury, Superior, 83 Washington, Kansas, 82 in Auburn. So maybe some lower 80s in far southeast Nebraska, 83 in Plattsmouth. Northeast Nebraska, that's where the highest of the heat is going to be today, near 90 in Ponca, 89 degrees, Pender and Hardington, 87 in Albion, Nearly 86 degrees later today in O'Neill. What about tonight here? Let's take a look at tonight's forecast. We'll fall back into the 40s and 50s for lows. Coolest west, warmest in the east. And then look at this tomorrow. We're going to heat it up. Mid to upper 80s and even possibly some lower 90s. So a little bit of heat out there. Not humid, but a little toasty for some. Thinking about that as I'll be heading out to softball fields tomorrow for tournament action this weekend, and it's going to be pretty warm tomorrow. Tomorrow night, 50s for overnight lows. It's going to be a mild night, even near 60 up in northern Nebraska. And then looking ahead to our Sunday with stronger winds, it's going to be another very warm day in the mid to upper 80s, potentially pushing near 90 in some locations. Lows in the 50s again to Sunday night and a Monday morning. Monday, more wind, more sunshine, and highs back up into the mid to upper 80s to right around 90 degrees. So lots of heat to come in the days ahead. We'll keep that going through about the middle of next week. But again, starting on Sunday, there will be more wind. Mother's Day there. I know there are some graduations around. We have an outdoor graduation party or an outdoor graduation celebration or ceremony. Expect a little more wind. Gusts up around 35 miles per hour. Strong winds continue Monday and Tuesday. Still a little breezy Wednesday. A cold front passes through Wednesday into Wednesday night. Cools down on Thursday. Unfortunately, the chance of moisture is confined to mostly extreme northwestern areas. Most of us will not see any moisture on Wednesday or Wednesday night. Very, very warm in the next couple of days, and then we cool it back behind that front Thursday and Friday, Saturday. Still warm, but cooler. And then maybe a bigger cool down next Sunday. I'm hoping maybe some moisture could be in the cards sometime next weekend into early next week. That may bring us down a little bit. That's the hope, is maybe finally some rain comes down the road. Very warm these next couple of days, starting to get more wind. North Platte, I know North Platte's high school graduation, the North Platte High's graduation is outdoors. Their ceremony is, well, it'll be winds gusting up to 35 miles per hour Sunday afternoon. So hold on to those graduation hats, those little flyers that have all the information, the little bulletins or whatever you call those that have all the graduation information on them. in the order of the celebration, hold on to those. The winds are going to be blowing out there, and the wind's going to stay strong early next week. Still very warm. And then Wednesday to Thursday, we cool down as that front comes through. But unfortunately, moisture is going to stay to your northwest. I did not include any rain or thunderstorm activity in your forecast. The National Weather Service is including a 20% chance Wednesday evening. I'm not thinking we're going to get anything at this point here. I think that's pretty aggressive, as it looks like it's going to stay to the northwest. We still are going to still be pretty warm late next week, but then maybe a bigger cool down next Sunday, as I hope we'll see moisture return. In fact, as we get into next weekend and the following week, we're trending downward. Right now, the Climate Prediction Center has us in that near average, so above average to our east and below average just to our west here. So we do trend a little cooler, not cold, but a little cooler. But we're also trending towards maybe some better chances of rain down the road. That's the hope right now. In fact, most of the middle part of the country, of course, as we've been seeing a lot recently, it looks like the best chances of moisture might stay to our southeast, though. They've been seeing a lot of that moisture over the spring. Fortunately, we have not been as lucky in our neck of the woods. Looking at the long range, European model first, again, the slim chance of rain to the northwest later today. There is not much in store for days to come. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go to Wednesday night here. Here comes that cold front Wednesday. Notice how everything's probably going to be in far northern or western areas. That's why the National Weather Service included a 20% chance in North Platte. I think it's going to stay to your northwest, though. So then we look ahead to next weekend, Saturday to Sunday. Maybe some rain returns to the forecast there. That might even mean maybe some severe weather in eastern Nebraska. We'll see. Long ways out yet, though. We've got a lot of time between here and then. Then, of course, things can always change. The GFS model, slim chance of rain later today, northwest Nebraska. Not much until, again, that cold front comes through Wednesday. So here comes, the front could be out west Tuesday. And then Wednesday, here comes the front. And again, we'll see. The GFS has been very unreliable recently. There have been some forecast model changes to the GFS, to the changes to the algorithm, and it's been very inaccurate lately. So I'm not going to buy into that rain chance yet to the north and west, but maybe something happens. So we'll see. Maybe we'll look ahead to next Sunday here, and maybe into the following Monday as well. So that's the 18th, the 19th of the month here. And that would also come with some cooler temperatures to come. We're going to be very warm the days ahead. Very warm this weekend and early next week. And then comes the cool down around that Thursday time frame. Still pretty warm though, but then maybe a bigger cool down if we get better chances of moisture next Sunday into Monday. And finally, the GFS model. Very warm these next several days to come. Cooling down next Thursday into Friday. Still pretty mild though. We'll see if we get a bigger cool down towards next Sunday into Monday. That's a bit of an uncertainty right now. So there you go. There is your forecast for this Friday morning, taking into this Mother's Day weekend. For all of you mothers out there, happy Mother's Day to you, and I will be back with you on Monday with all the latest. Take care, and God bless. Bye.